Hello, my name is Kelly Sanchez, and I did my bio research on Todd Risley. Mr. Risley was born in 1937 and died on November 2nd, 2007, in his home on the Risley Mountain, a family site near Palmer, Alaska. He earned his bachelor's from San Diego State College and his master's and PhD in psychology at the University of Washington. He participated in a postdoctoral internship at the Bureau of Child Research at the University of Kansas and joined KU's Department of Human Development and Family Life in 1967. He concluded his academic career as a professor at the University of Alaska. Some common elements that I encountered while reading Risley's research are the effects of child-adult interaction on child language development, the environmental factors, and the presentation of materials, and that how it affects a child's social development. He also spoke about interventions available for to help support families with children with severe problem behaviors. Incidental teaching is a common teaching method that Risley conducted research on. Incidental teaching is the interaction between an adult and a single child which arises naturally in an unstructured situation, which is used by the adult to transmit information or give the child practice in developing a skill. Risley concluded that incidental teaching is a very effective way of teaching since it is child-led. In incidental teaching, the child is seeking help. Even though the language skills may lack, the urgent need the child is experiencing results in the child being more responsive. The presentation of materials and environmental factors also come into play on a child's social development. Risley conducted two different studies. One is called the toy box versus shelves. In this study, Risley talked about how the presentation of materials affect the way children spent their time playing. He concluded that toy boxes significantly altered the way children spent their time playing. Toy boxes reduced the time spent cleaning up, and there was no difference in the amount of time children spent interacting with the teacher. The second study was called the Limited Access versus Free Access study. In this study, he spoke about, he did research on how free access to toys reduced the time spent cleaning and encouraged complex play. Free access to toys is preferred by many teachers because of how it encourages play and social development. The Individualized Support Project is an intervention program designed to meet the urgent needs of families with children with severe problem behaviors. Risley conducted research on this program and concluded that the intervention's goals are to restore family self-efficacy, solve behavior problems and establish a child's methods of communication. This intervention is not a treatment or a cure for autism. Instead, it focuses on establishing a more tolerable life for both child and caregiver. If I were to interview Mr. Risley, some questions that I would have for him are: one, what method of teaching language skills has been the most effective for you? What advice do you give caregivers regarding the involvement with their children's development? What inspired you to conduct research and become one of the founders of ABA? And what would your ideal teaching or school setting consist of? Risley is a very important figure in the ABA field because he is one of the founders of ABA. He established a foundation for positive behavior support and reported the earliest application of behavioral principles for speech and improvement behavior of children with autism. Here are my references that I used on my research. Thank you very much.